Lester Ray, what's going on, man?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey. Thank you for coming on the show, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Let's get started then. Let's get into this little Q&A.
Dale.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. Humboldt Park is where I was
right
born.
around here then.
Yeah, right around the neighborhood.
Okay. How long you been in this industry?
The music industry as Lester Ray since 2015. I want to say 2016 is when I dropped my first EP. I've been doing music ever since I was a kid. But
what were you before you were Lester Ray?
I had a bunch of stage names I was trying out. I was in the hip hop scene when I was 18 to about like, I don't know. I had the stage name Our Life. Had the stage name. Yeah, I had a lot of stage names.
Why would you change your name so many times? Were you like those like moments of growth or?
Yeah, there were like moments of growth for sure. But I feel like I was trying to find my identity back when I was a lot younger.
Okay.
I was going to college as well. I think as I bumped into new influences, even in the music, it like changed drastically the personality that I had. So when I was 18, this prior to college, I was doing reggaeton and rap. And then I feel like in college, I joined the Latin jazz ensemble and I started singing salsa. Something that I was doing as a kid in church, but I didn't really tap into college. And like I wanted something that could bring both of these worlds together. So I had a name that was very much like MC Flaco when I first started.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, that's not where I'm going to go. That's not what I want to develop.
Right. It's a dope name, though. I like the name. MC Flaco.
Thank you.
I like that.
No diss to all the MC Flacos out there. That probably has been used a lot,
has something to do with it.
But, I developed the Lester Ray is still my real name. It's my real name is Ray Lester Irisari. It's just a flip of my name. I felt like it sounded better. It's easy to
So have you always
digest.
been like a solo artist, or have you always been like a solo artist?
Yeah. I've been in bands, and I have a band as well.
Okay.
But everything is
So you're in a band right now as well?
I'm not in a band right now. I've been in bands in the past. I was in a band called Subele, funk dance band as the percussionist. Sometimes I'll do vocals.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer being a solo artist, or do you prefer being in a band? Or do they both have their purpose?
I feel like they both have their purpose, and so what ends up happening is I like writing music by myself. That's me being like intimate with myself in the pen, in the room, in the notebook, and like just like getting into my own thoughts. And sometimes when I'm doing that, I do hear the music already. So I do compose myself. I produce myself. Then I like to take that project to a producer who's really fine polished in a certain style of music, and they'll take the project to another height. And then after that, I'll take it to my bandmates and be like, hey, let's do this live. And now it's a whole different beast live than it is like on Spotify or in a car radio. So I like both, and I maintain a relationship with both, being that solo artist and having the band and letting them kind of reinterpret the song in a way that we all feel is true to the vision, but like still different and true to what they want to add to it.
Mm-hmm. You're Latino?
Yeah. Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, my mom and dad.
What, or how do you, or is there any way where you sort of give back to the Hispanic community when it comes to like your music? Because I know that a lot of artists sort of create music around their culture to help uplift their culture in some way, form, or another. So what do you do specifically to sort of help the community?
I've been doing a lot of live events since I started my music, and I feel like bringing people together, like-minded individuals, building culture beyond just like our heritage, but like building culture that's here in Chicago, regardless of like your ethnic background, but like building this like-minded group of people that don't believe in borders or the way they discriminate against undocumented folks, or the way that Puerto Ricans can't get a vote in office, or their self-determination isn't even a thing. So like building this like landscape in the DIY scene, in this do-it-yourself like underground scene, is something that I started doing in my music career, and it's something that continues to this day. And I feel like the first people that got into my music, the first fan base, are people who also have this like mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone sometimes will agree. As the music gets bigger and bigger, the audience gets larger. I mean, not everyone has the same beliefs, but at the core of my music, at the core of like my beliefs, it's the sense of like fostering community, conversation, and just making sure that I definitely stand up for my beliefs.
Right.
With regardless of how large the audience size
How do you think
is.
music can be used? It's a pretty general question, but how do you think music can be used to sort of help bring people together instead of dividing people? Because there's so many different genres of music, and then music is so powerful when it comes to like convincing or conveying people to act certain ways, or be certain, a certain way or whatever. How do you think music should be used to sort of bring us together?
It feels kind of like, algorithms. If you like something,
Right,
you're gonna start seeing more of that content. I feel like music kind of is the same way, but like more in a spiritual way. It's like if you like a certain style of music, people will come to that music, and you're bringing a lot of people together that are under this like umbrella, let's say, of hip hop, or under this umbrella of like rock, or whatever. You have intersections all the time, but like you have these mindsets and these cultural beliefs that come with these genres sometimes, and I feel like they attract the same like-minded kind of people towards like something. It's like we all hanging out in one room and we all like hip hop, but maybe we differ on which our favorite rapper is or something like that.
Right.
But we're all at least like here because of the culture. So I feel like generally speaking, music definitely is a beautiful tool to bring people together. Beyond that, now the artist's job is to like convey that message, like why are we all here together? Take it a little bit further.
What kind of advice would you give to the younger kids out here that are just now getting started they're doing alternative music? Well, not really alternative music, but they're doing different music other than hip hop, other than rock,
other than the basic genres that were like structured for like the last 30, 40 years.
So what do you say to the kids out there that wants to do something different than the mainstream?
Keep going. Like every generation and every cultural group is gonna develop their own sound, and it's important for them to feel like they belong.
Exactly.
And so like, no matter if it doesn't vibe with somebody, but it vibes with them, then that's your tribe, and just keep going. Like don't stop changing the music. Don't stop altering it. It's just because somebody doesn't like it or says that that's not real hip hop or that's not real jazz or whatever. Like forget the labels. Like just keep pushing forward because you're creating your own culture, your own world, and that's gonna save a lot of people in the future.
Well, how would you describe yourself in 3 words? Your music in 3 words.
3 words.
3 words.
Tropical, smooth, dance.
And dance. I see you got some bongos down there on the floor.
Yeah.
What do you do with those? Is that a prop or you use them?
So I normally go on stage with congas. Big ass congas.
Yeah.
And it's very, very cold, and I want to just play one song with them. Right. So I'm like, let me bring the smaller version, which are bongos. Yeah. I've been performing with the bongos more recently, like for DJ sets and things like that. They're more low key. They're lighter. They cut really nicely through tracks because they're really high pitched. When I'm when I'm playing with my live band, I prefer my congas because it's like a deeper, warmer sound.
Right.
And it works really well with the drummer and the bass. But when I'm playing with tracks, I definitely like the high pitch like resonance that the bongos.
All right, can we hear some of the bongos then?
Yeah,
all right,
for sure.
Let's do this.
but worse is spending a whole lifetime wondering why did I stay so blind? Did you know that darkness shows you all the stars, shows you just how far your life can really start? No vale la pena andar por andar. No vale la pena andar por andar. No vale para nada. No vale la pena. No vale pena. Desde corre solo a la pena. No vale pena. No tiene nada bueno que decir. Pena. Solo su No vale pena. No sabes nada ya. Pena. No vale pena. Gracias. LESTER. Dale MoonDoctoR.